Right, look, it's your boy Young Roman. Today we about to get back into another reaction. Today we about to get into Orion Pictures video. Y'all remember Nadia? She has 0 views now. That's actually crazy, because if y'all remember Nadia, she was the one that was the best on TikTok. Every 2 seconds she would say, "I'm the best Call of Duty player on TikTok. I'm the best Call of Duty player on TikTok."
Once hailed as the self-proclaimed best female player in the gaming world,
I am the best female Warzone player.
Nadia
What I just told you. What did I just say?
is popular.
Literally.
Popularity has since plummeted, with her recent uploads getting fewer and fewer views after she was exposed as a fraud.
You're a cheater. You're
Stream
a
Deck?
cheater.
My name's
my
Ryan,
fault.
and this
Not a
video will
Stream
cover
Deck.
the story of Nadia, a gamer who now faces the reality of 0 views and fading fame.
Let's get
Nadia's
into
career
it.
took off amid the COVID-19 pandemic when she uploaded her first gaming video on YouTube in June 2021, where she played Call of Duty Warzone and claimed to have dropped a new world record with 44 kills. Months
Facts.
later, she began streaming the same game on Twitch, where in her first live stream, she claimed to have earned 47 kills, a number that matched the reported world record at the time, helping Nadia gain early traction, especially as a woman standing out in a male-dominated gaming scene. In succeeding uploads, she continued to brand herself as the best female player, amassing tens of thousands
100%. She said she was the best ever, and she was challenging people. I remember that.
of views per YouTube video as Warzone became increasingly popular during the pandemic, reaching 100,000 players worldwide. Nadia also expanded to TikTok, showing her gameplay to audiences of at least 10,000 viewers per video.
Yep.
By sharing mostly short highlights with clickbait titles like the best female Warzone player, she quickly boosted her views and became one of the most watched gamers online. On Twitch,
Exactly.
Nadia's growth was explosive. Starting from 0 at the beginning of 2021, she had nearly 16,500 followers by the year's end. By the close of 2022, her follower count skyrocketed to almost 1 million, with a peak average viewership on the platform of more than 7,000 by November 2022. Nadia's popularity earned her some collaborations with other creators like XQC and FaZe Swag. It even earned her an invitation from Call of Duty themselves to attend the Modern Warfare 2 and
Oh,
Warzone
dang,
2
I didn't know
reveal
all
event,
this.
which is an
Hey, it's good to know and learn. My fault for the stutter. It's late, bro. I've been going through a lot.
invite-only event reserved for top players and select creators, giving them an exclusive chance to test the game before public release and demonstrate their skills in front of the community. However, as Nadia's popularity grew and she started appearing in official events, viewers began watching her gameplay more closely, which eventually revealed the gap between her online image and her real performance. While streaming, her aim, tracking, and recoil control looked
It looked too perfect, like she's cheating. Literally, people knew she was cheating. Come on now.
perfect to be real. Normally, aim slips with movement, but Nadia's crosshairs seem to lock on and move unnaturally smoothly.
Oh my god.
Her recoil control was also flawless, which is unusual because guns in Warzone normally kick up and make it harder to stay on target.
If they initiate it, oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's just... It's just... What?
GG's, monkey.
Even when glitches occurred, Nadia's aim and tracking remained perfect.
Literally. That's what was so weird.
The person lagged back and her crosshair stays locked on perfectly even after the guy lagged. For critics, it appeared that Nadia was using aimbot, programs that automatically help players hit targets. In fact, critics noted that her aimbot appeared to be set to target the lower torso as she consistently hit opponents in the stomach.
Literally.
He had like 40 kills. So there's no such thing as lower torso aimbot. There is aimbot set to the lower torso.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
40.
How couldn't people tell she's cheating? It's a little too perfect at this point. Like, right or wrong?
When her actions were replicated by others, showing how aimbots target specific body parts, the results were strikingly similar.
No, just a stomach. Me, so let's slow down.
Literally cheating. Oh my god.
Keep up. Kinda weird.
While some gamers use aimbots for fun in private games, Nadia seemed to rely on them to gain an edge over others in live streams
Literally.
and bolster her claim
She probably wasn't doing it when people was in the game with her, but when she was on live, she was turning that whatever aimbot she had, she was turning it on.
Of being the best. Critics also claim she used wall cheats, which let players see enemies through walls.
Yep. I remember this.
In the clip, Nadia shot at the wall exactly where the opponent was when they moved outside, as if she knew the opponent's positions even when they were hidden. In another clip, Nadia does the same thing. The opponent was supposed to be hidden inside a building, yet Nadia appeared to know their exact location, deliberately aiming and tracking them there. Many viewers also noted that in one of Nadia's live streams, she appeared to be looking at another monitor, which some suggested was where the wall cheats were displayed.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
For wall hacks to work, players often use two screens, one for normal gameplay and another to display the cheat interface, showing enemy positions through walls. But Nadia dismissed the allegations, saying,
Everyone is talking about my monitors. When I'm in a gunfight and I get a kill, I look to the left. That is called a mini map in Call of Duty. A lot of people think that my monitor has UAV hacks or wall hacks. So when I kill somebody and I look to the left, you guys can see that it's the mini map and I'm not looking at my monitor. And if I'm looking at my monitor, well, you get to see what's on my monitor. And it's usually my chat or my Apple Music or my stream labels or TikTok.
She even took it a step further, mocking the allegations by posting a clip where she says she just downloaded wall hacks, clearly editing the effects into the video.
I downloaded this thing called Walls for the very first time, and this is what happened. Yo, how did you know? Like, I know how I know you're here, but how do you know, Mira? Do you have the same thing?
She's cheating.
However, many viewers pointed out that it looked like her usual gameplay. In fact, Nadia exposed her use of wall cheats in one live stream when she played with other gamers and was directly called out.
Oh no.
Wait,
no
I think
way.
someone just landed over here, unless... Wait, did I just ping that guy through the wall?
You did.
Through the wall.
You're a
Cheater.
fucking cheater.
Pinging someone through a wall allows a player to see or target opponents who should normally be hidden. Nadia's shocked reaction made it seem like she was innocent, but fellow gamers knew the truth. Bro knew she was caught immediately. I love how she acts like she doesn't know she's hacking. All the cheating became even more obvious when she was invited to play Call of Duty MW2 and Warzone 2 at a local area network event where players compete in person under closely monitored conditions. In competitions like this, cheats are not allowed and a player's true skill is put to the test.
Yeah, you
During
can't
this
cheat.
event, Nadia, despite claiming to be the best, was killed 15 times and only managed 4 kills. She was responsible for about 1 out of every 5 team deaths, but contributed only about 1 out of every 20 kills.
So it seems like she has a little bit of skill, but the skill she was showing on TikTok is all lies.
4 kills, that's terrible. How could this happen with a 9-kill death ratio? As clips of her gameplay at the event circulated, many viewers began noticing another red flag. When she fires, she often doesn't properly move her crosshair onto the enemy, suggesting she was relying on it snapping into place automatically rather than manually aiming. Without cheats, it was clear that her aim, tracking, and recoil control were all subpar. This
sucks.
was Nadia at the LAN event.
Look at this. Talking about you're the best ever. I could beat you with one hand.
And this is her at home.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference.
To try to save her reputation, she blamed lag.
No.
The lag. Wait, there's lag?
What? There can't be.
Wait, there's lag?
No, there is no lag where she is. She is playing on a closed network.
Which many people online quickly mocked. Nadia blaming lag on a closed LAN party is like saying the sun was in your eyes during a night game. After hyping herself up online and inviting everyone to watch her LAN performance,
Call of Duty invited me out to LA on September 15th to play the newest game, MW2. So what are you guys gonna say when I'm making clips like this live on their setup?
it makes you wonder why she even dared to play when she knew she had been cheating. She got some pretty big balls to even show up knowing she uses cheats. But for Nadia,
facts.
she repeatedly insisted that she never had cheated, stating so across multiple videos.
I never cheated
She
in Call of
cheated.
Duty. I really want to address the cheating allegations that are made against me. I want to first say that I have never cheated and I never will.
And even attempted to disprove the allegations by showing her task manager to suggest no suspicious programs were running.
For all those who think I'm cheating, here is my task manager.
She has one of those things connected
She
to
even
her
filmed her feed to
PlayStation.
claim she wasn't using foot pedals or other external inputs.
If you don't believe me, watch this.
Well, her brother's playing for her. One of the two. It's
But
probably her
eventually,
brother.
Nadia started playing into the cheating accusations, using them as content while also claiming she could perform just as well without cheat.
I decided to turn off the aimbot for one day to see what I do, and I hit one of the nastiest clips you'll ever see. So maybe this clip right here will change your mind about me and show you why I am the best Warzone player, even without cheats.
Oh, now she's
In this
leaning
clip,
into
where
it.
she claims to not have cheated, she only shows that she got 3 kills, yet somehow still manages to brag that she is the best Warzone player. You're just
in the
trolling at
world?
this point. In fact, she leaned into the cheater label and repeatedly used it as clickbait across her YouTube uploads, even centering videos on the supposed consequences of cheating, such as being banned or being kicked out of games. But viewers noticed the pattern. I'm not gonna lie, she's smart about abusing the hell out of cheating. Views and gets her more money. Over time, Nadia grew frustrated with the cheating allegations and began defending herself aggressively.
Let's see.
It's Nadia.
You dumbass! Shut the fuck up!
Oh,
In fact, it even reached the point where Nadia doxed her viewers by sharing their personal information publicly
What?
without their permission.
So I just want to say, Daddy Slayer, I know you used your name as Daddy Slayer, and you said, enjoy using cheats, but what you don't know is that when you send me money on PayPal, it actually gives me your full name. So Charlie,
why would you
thank
say
you for the
their
dollar
full
dono,
name?
Charlie. I hope
That is
that
crazy.
for whatever reason, you find actual time to do something in your life, because now you look like a idiot.
While doxing is not always illegal,
Oh my
it is
God.
strictly
That's pretty-
prohibited under Twitch's community guidelines.
Oh.
By mentioning the full real name of one of her viewers live on stream, Nadia crossed that line and violated the viewer's privacy. As a result of her actions, Nadia was banned on Twitch, which she claimed
Banned.
would last for 14 days, but in fact only lasted for 6
Indefinitely?
hours,
Oh, okay, 6
prompting
hours.
other online personalities such as Asmongold to call for her permanent Twitch ban.
This should be a permaban. This should be an indefinite ban. Maybe
definitely
unban
should.
after 6 months, a year, or something like that. This is a person who willfully, intentionally, and publicly shared a donator's private information
Yeah, facts.
with no repercussions whatsoever, really.
And she got
A
6
5-hour
hours.
suspension, that's not a repercussion.
And criticized Twitch for what they described as preferential treatment. Despite the backlash, Nadia was not permanently banned. She faced no serious consequences for doxing, leaving many viewers hoping that she had at least learned from her experience. But instead, Nadia posted a video about the ban that was clearly not an apology, even just by reading the title.
I made a mistake, and I do apologize to Twitch, and I appreciate them for unbanning me, by the way. Thank you very much.
Apologize to
And
Twitch.
really, it wasn't. She apologized to everybody except for the guy she
Except the-
doxed, which makes this the
Yeah.
most empty apology a person can conjure up. And it wasn't just limited to retaliating
Sorry, my fault.
against viewers through doxing. Out of frustration, Nadia also began redirecting cheating allegations toward issues of gender. In the world of gaming, it is true that female players often face harassment,
Yeah, that's true, but they don't face cheating harassment. You're talking about other type of shit.
discrimination, and sexist abuse.
Fucking game can suck ass.
What, bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, yo, no, am I tripping? Get off the fucking game and do your husband. Shut up.
In fact, in a study of one online game, women
that's
experienced
hilarious.
3 times more negative and derogatory comments than men did. 77% of women report dealing with unwanted behavior while gaming. However, while sexism in gaming is real, there are well-known female players around the world who have earned their reputations through consistent,
actually
high-level
playing.
gameplay and have not been
Exactly.
judged solely because of their gender. But in Nadia's case, where her gameplay is widely regarded as subpar, despite claiming to be the best female player in the world, it's unsurprising she was vulnerable to sexist remarks. According to Nadia,
The harassment I've been getting is not because I am cheating, as they say. A lot of it is go wash the dishes, go make me a sandwich. It's the same old jokes that were used in like 1960s that are still being used.
then in 2022, Nadia eventually became a victim of harassment from an ex-Call of Duty League pro named Doug Sensor Martin. Apparently, Censor said he would finally prove that Nadia was cheating, but instead, his claim fell apart and turned into a sudden marriage proposal to Nadia, confusing everyone. Censor was just chasing clout, and by making a marriage proposal like this, he treated Nadia like a girl to joke about, not like a serious gamer being judged for her skills. With incidents like this, Nadia's claim of experiencing sexist behavior might seem validated.
I also do want to talk about the problem that is going around of me being a female in a male dominant industry. But the backlash that I've received over these allegations are not nearly as brutal as what a man would get.
However, critics argue that the broader backlash against her stemmed from visible cheating allegations and not simply from her being a woman playing Call of Duty. From the start, Nadia used sexism as a defense when people questioned her gameplay.
Better than you, and you guys cannot accept that a girl can just be good at video games. And you guys—
It's sad to see that instead of boys accepting a woman is better at them in a video game, they have to perpetuate the idea they cheated in order to sleep at night. But critics pushed back. Just remember, Nadia is the type of girl that will call you a sexist for calling her a cheater. Even when facing exclusion from events, she followed the same pattern. In 2023, Activision banned her from participating in Call of Duty's tournaments because of inappropriate behavior, yet Nadia immediately portrayed the decision as sexist, claiming the ban was related to her posting bikini pictures, arguing that there are guys in the COD community who post shirtless pics all the time, but they don't get banned. In reality, the ban was not because of the bikini pictures. Nadia later realized that she had not been actively playing Call of Duty at the time and had submitted negative feedback at a previous event. However, despite the realization, many had already criticized Nadia for quickly attributing the ban to sexism, rather than acknowledging her own actions or actual gameplay issues. Even 2 years after being exposed as a cheater, she continued framing criticism and being excluded from Call of Duty events as attacks on her gender. But this seems unfair because Nadia has also shown and criticized other players for who they are in her videos. For instance, in a TikTok video, Nadia showed how members of the LGBTQ+ community play Warzone.
What?
This is how the LGBTQ community shoots.
I get the joke because they don't shoot straight, but some people can look at this like LGBTQ people can't play or they're unskilled. To this, Nadia replied, "Intellectual jokes ain't for the mass, I fear." The irony came when Nadia claimed harassment because of her gender, yet she mocked others for their identity. When backlashed and cancelled for this, she again used the girl card. "Y'all hate me so much because I'm a girl. I've never seen a bigger witch hunt than mine. This is the second time I got cancelled." She both denies and admits to cheating, violates others.
You should shut up.
And plays the victim while also victimizing others, factors that led to her fall from her peak. A peak that, in hindsight, was never very high. For someone who branded herself as the best female gamer, Nadia struggled to turn that claim into real competitive success. So far, Nadia participated in only 2 esports tournaments, one in 2021 and another in 2022, both online, earning a total of just $420, with her highest single payout being $250 for an 8th place finish in 2022. This raises serious doubts about whether she was truly the best, as top competitive esports players are usually invited to multiple events each year. For context, there were 11 Call of Duty Warzone events in 2023 and at least 2 major events in 2024 with substantial prize pools. In fact, in 2022 alone, there were 72 events, and in 2021, 92 events, providing ample opportunities for players like Nadia to prove themselves consistently. So Nadia's few tournament appearances show she wasn't very well recognized in pro esports. Her gameplay was never impressive, and cheating accusations only made this worse over time. On YouTube, her growth stalled after the cheating controversy. Her highest average daily subscriber gain came in mid-2023, peaking at only around 1,000 subscribers. Today, her recent uploads struggle to reach even 4,000 views. By contrast, during the height of the cheating drama, her clickbait titles regularly pulled in close to 200,000 views, although these videos weren't even focused on her actual gameplay, but on the surrounding controversy, showing that from early on, her fame relied more on drama and sensationalism rather than genuine skill or competitive success. Twitch tells the same story. This year, her follower count has been steadily declining, and her viewership has followed suit, peaking at around 4,000 viewers in early 2025 before dropping even further. Compared to her previous years, her Twitch metrics are now largely negative. Fewer viewers viewers, fewer followers, and fewer hours streamed. Her recent Twitch clips failed to break even 40 views. Years ago, clips of Nadia's gameplay averaged around 50,000 views, showing that there was genuine interest in her at the time, yet her most viewed short clips, reaching up to 500,000 views, leaned heavily on revealing content rather than actual gameplay, showing that drama often got her more attention than actual skill. The same pattern appears on TikTok, where her recent clips barely reached 50,000 views, compared to the millions of views her videos once drew from cheating-related drama, not actual gameplay skill. In the end, it's clear that Nadia may have reached her peak at one point, but her popularity has declined since the cheating allegations. Her rise, however, was largely driven by controversy rather than genuine skill. And recently, Nadia was set to appear at the Delta Force streamer event, but due to her unpopularity in the gaming community over cheating allegations, backlash quickly followed, with multiple tweets calling for her removal. Boasts about how committed they are to anti-cheats invite a proven cheater who is permanently banned live on stream.
There's no point of allowing her to come to the event if she's a known cheater.
As a result, Nadia was removed from the lineup of content creators, to which Nadia ranted, "These guys are so unprofessional. They made a tweet about investigating me, their talent, because people believe everything they see and spread lies about me. Then they go public with me not being a talent anymore first, which then makes me look guilty. What kind of fucking business is this?" Even in 2025, Nadia continues to dismiss cheating allegations as lies, or frames herself as a victim of other cheaters. Hackers and ranked are making the game unplayable. The entire weekend, I couldn't find one game without a cheater, and it just carried on to the weekday. Nadia appears to respond to her decline with deflection rather than proving her skill. And with competitive doors closing and viewership dwindling, she's now scrambling for relevance on the very platforms that once elevated her, or exploring new ones to maintain her presence. So where is Nadia now? Well, she is apparently still streaming on Twitch, and she continues to call herself the best, and in some uploads, she appears to lean back into the word cheater as clickbait, with titles like "Cheater Finally Caught." But these videos struggle to gain traction, failing to reach even 10,000 views. As her gaming content lost momentum, Nadia increasingly shifted her focus to Fanhouse as a source of income. Although this move could be seen as trying to earn money in different ways, it mainly shows she can't depend on her gaming skill alone. Because Fanhouse is a subscription-based platform similar to OnlyFans, where creators monetize exclusive content and are often associated with suggestive or adult-leaning material, which is why Nadia's decision to join the platform was met with strong backlash from her viewers. But rather than addressing the criticism, Nadia mocked her audience and told them to stay mad. On the platform, Nadia shared revealing photos and non-gaming content, a sharp contrast to her earlier branding as a skilled player who claimed she wanted to be judged for her gameplay, not for her appearance or gender. So after everything that has happened, Nadia has shown that she is struggling to regain her relatively modest peak. She also remains far from the elite level player she claims to be. However, being accused of cheating does not always mean a gamer's career is over. Some players have faced similar accusations and still bounced back successfully, like Robin Rops Cool, whose gameplay seemed impossible to achieve without cheating. Yet he quickly recovered as he proved his genuine skill. The same is true for female gamers like Miss Harvey. While she never faced cheating controversies, she serves as an example of genuine skill. She may not have as many viewers as Nadia, or as many Twitch followers, but she is ranked among the top 5 female gamers in the world, and has earned significantly more through competitive play and involvement in games, competing in titles like Counter-Strike and Valorant, both first-person shooters similar to Call of Duty Warzone. So it's all just a matter of genuine skill for Nadia. She didn't fail because the industry was against her. She failed because she relied on clickbait titles and controversy, instead of taking the time to build her skills through patience.
And she should have stopped cheating when she had the chance and actually learned how to play Call of Duty, right or wrong. But anyways, let's get back into the next one. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe. It's your boy Young Rome. We out.